Thokozini. Nabo sobanika nje ithuba lokubeka kancane. Kepha sibuyeleke la ku calendar. Ngiyithi kuma lectures ethu calendar that Africa has been using ever since we colonized. Calendar yabelungu. Oh, bakhona bacele ukuthi sikhulume isingisi ngoba isiZulu abasizi. So ngizozama nje ngixube. We've been using this colonial calendar for ever since we colonized the Kemit. Yo eyaba usami lokuthi bangene lakithi. Manje ke it was a question of us being subjugated. Ngoba amakhosi nobukhosi nesigodlo. Remember ukuthi thina besinganawo amasonto. Igodlo amasonto ethu. Because isigodlo, that is the place, custodian of our culture and heritage. So therefore besihlangana esigodlweni emakhosini ukuze sithole indaba ngamasiko ethu nobuntu bethu. So manje ke le package le mengena ingena ukuthi vele hayi ukuthi ama-Africa were not aware that we have a calendar. Not only do we have a calendar, but we are the people that introduced the calendar in the world. This is the first calendar, stone calendar in the world. La siyakhona kusasa. La in this area called Inzalo Yelanga by Ubab Credo. Ngicela sisukume simhloniphe because without yena ngaba sikho la. Vusa amazulu.
Vusa amazulu.
Vusa amazulu.
Vusa amazulu.
Vusa amazulu.
Vusa amazulu.
Ayi Motep.
Ayi Motep.
Ayi Motep.
Ayi Motep.
Ayi Motep.
Ayi Motep.
Ningamangali ngombiza ngo-Imhotep because according to me, Ubab Credo was a manifestation of Imhotep. If you go and read and study the history of Imhotep, izinto Ubab Credo that he did, he definitely, ukhombisile those attributes zika Imhotep. So sibe nenhlanhla ke ukuthi sibe nomuntu onjengobab Credo, even though when he was teaching us, some of us mocked him, and we said, especially those professors from universities who were still heavily colonized at the time, they then joined in, just to criticize Baba. And they criticize out of ignorance, because it's good to criticize somebody, but when you criticize somebody out of ignorance, you then, demonstrate, or you are showing us how colonized you are like us. So for Africans to be able to find their way back home, it has to be guided by the calendar. There's no rising of Africa on the continent, without them starting with the foundation. The calendar is the foundation. You talk about science, you talk about mathematics, you talk about spirituality, even the different religions, that we have. Those are just from people who took, cosmic events, but decided that they are going to personify them, but replace a cosmic body, with a human figure, just to deal with your mindset so that you are forever, ubachandaza and pray to them. So it's important when we rise, we need to rise with our own content. And the content yetu, ile calendar. I calendar yetu is the foundation of everything. Without the calendar, we'll be lost. Because as an example, like Nyangi, uzofaka mathwasa ngesikhathi esi-wrong. Uzokhuphula ubaba wakho ngesikhathi esi-wrong. Uzoguqa ucele okuthize emadlozini ngesikhathi esi-wrong. Idlozi, when umbelincane is in hibernation, it means ukuthi now amadlozi don't have power. So you need to be correct in your timing, in your gestures as well, in everything that you do. So i-calendar makehla, i-foundation and indlovukazi uzinze zinziswa. 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 Nobutho. Nobutho. Nokhaya. Indlovukazi-ke le ethe iphuma from i-capital yale Republic of South Africa. Kepha wayibona ukuthi lento esikuyo i-wrong. That is why we are here today, because of Ubaba Credo nendlovukazi uzinze, who then instigated ukuthi we should start a movement to teach Africans, and then just remind them, ukuthi born before bebe yini. Njengale calendar and everything that we say, you guys know it. Ngoba umoya wenu meniyizwa lenkulumo, umoya uyavuma. Lenkulumo ayikhulumi, it doesn't engage your minds, it engages your hearts. That is why it's very difficult for you to reject this content and information. So a calendar here, we have got 12 seasons, which starts in this season that we are in, which will begin officially tomorrow, on the 23rd of September. So Kusasa is the real equinox, where daylight and night will be equal. Then on the 23rd, it makes 1 degree southwards, which then signifies a new cycle for the Southern Hemisphere. We are on the Southern Hemisphere. Le, i-calendar siyisebenzisayo is for people who are in the Northern Hemisphere. Yingakho we're not supposed to partake in any ceremonies or rituals that have to do with the calendar, leyabelu. Because when we do that, you are then strengthening and giving power to energy, that don't deserve power. Look at how foolish we are. During December and Easter, all of us, siyathandaza, and sithandazani, sithandazela ukuthi amadlozi abelungu must continue doing what they are doing. And when we kneel with them, when we're not supposed to kneel, because when it's summer here, it's winter that side. So wonke lama event ka December no leluza March and April, they don't concern us. Because when you are doing that, you are betraying your own. Because when it comes to September, when it comes to June, you do nothing. And that is the real, meaning the similar cosmic action or events ezenzakala for the Northern Hemisphere happen to us, or they align with us on the 21st of June as well as the 23rd of September. These are the two important days for you to kneel, not to be supporting abantu who are, relentless in keeping us in subjugation. So it's about unlocking, that consciousness as a black people, so that we start rejecting all these structures that came, with colonization. So i-calendar, njengoba ngishilo, it has 12 seasons, and i-calendar le yethu It's not just an ornament or bega ebondwe. We are a pillar. The calendar lesi pushayo inemiphahlo. Mawenza lemiphahlo uloku repeata lamahope. When you're doing these chants, you are raising your vibrational frequency for that to reach and harmonize with the prevailing energy. The prevailing energy is the proximity between the sun and earth. If the sun and earth are at this degree, there's so much, there's this particular, energy which is prevalent. And now we are not talking about anything, difficult. It's just hydrogen. Hydrogen like a mexasa. Hydrogen manje seyibuyile. Yingakho kuthiwa uAsa is the green god. Because that is why even imvelo starts greening, now, because the hydrogen, the sun, remember the sun produces hydrogen. It burns carbon to produce hydrogen. So when it's near Earth or closer to Earth, there's enough, hydrogen. So this is the beginning, of, that pumping of hydrogen. So when it comes to September is the beginning, then when it comes to October, it is then potent enough ukuthi iqhumise imbewu. Imbewu iyaqhuma ngo-October, whether we like it or not. Whatever seed we plant now in September, ngo-October iyaqhuma. Yingakho sithi that season is season kamvundisikazi uHetero. Meaning ukuthi uSeptember sithe yini? Ngisamamen. Sithe season kabani September? Umvuseleli thokoza Dr. Umvuseleli the renewer, because everything has been renewed. Not only ijalo, plants and everything, but nathi even imzimba yethu. If notice from now, your skin is yabuna. You're shedding skin. It signifies that everything is being renewed. So consciousness yet wasn't there before, because hamba nge calendar. Then we are all now counting the proximity between Earth, and the sun. When it comes to sithe ulentuza October. Man. Sithe October. Umvundisikazi ubani la? Umvundisikazi October. Why kuthiwa umvundisikazi? Meaning ukuthi i-energy le hydrogen le yiyo eyenza ukuthi imbewu le lapha iqala ukuqhuma. Without that energy, of umvundisikazi, le mbewu izofa. Okay, manje seyiqhumile imbewu. Then it comes to November, which is the third season of our calendar. November season kaJehudi, umlomokazi, the intelligence of the universe. The intelligence of the universe, then yenzani imbewu lese iqhumile, it develop ama roots. November, meaning ukuthi manje yas grounding itself. Sithe uba Jehudi. The intelligence of the universe. I have the ability to speak now because of that principle. Remember what each and every part of our body is controlled by a certain principle. These principles is just elements in the universe. What periodic table, Tina says, Bizama principle. Like uAsa, it's hydrogen. Number what periodic table? Number one. Yingakho uAsa ilentuza lentuza isymbol yakhe inkosi, because hydrogen is the only element in the universe. When you talk about helium, you're talking about three portions of hydrogen. You talk about carbon, you're talking about 6 portions of hydrogen. So everything is a reputation in hydrogen. Yingakho Dr. Oyibo said, there's only one element in the universe. So yonke lento lapha ku periodic table confuse. It's just amampunge. It was just meant to keep us confused, so that we are not able. Remember, Guti, when you understand these elements, you are then developing a new system, even a new system of construction. Because creativity it's activated. We are no longer confused. Yingakho baqala what is called chemistry, the mystery of black people. When they found us here producing gold from scrap metal, because of Kokobetu understood how many portions of hydrogen you need to pump kule scrap metal for you to produce gold. That's why they called it the mystery, of African people, chemistry. But they're studying you. Kumanje in universities there is a group of scientists all over, abahlangana once a year, studying your melanin. Because melanin is the only subject that makes things happen. So that's what they are studying, meaning ukuthi bastudisha wena. Whilst wena we are tuga, I'm ugly. Why don't I become white? You want to remove the melanin way. And the other people just go and bask in the sun with the hope that they will get melanin. It happens like that, but let us see now naturally. As we don't take it serious. And then I see blame when I get ngoba colonization, it did a wonderful job. They did a beautiful job to keep us in this condition. It has to stop with us.
Yes.
It has to stop with us. It cannot continue to ingane because nati we will be guilty as our fathers. Ukuthi you knew, but you did nothing. Ngoba siyophendula one day. Le ndawo esikuyo nabanikazi bayo abayifela bayishiyela thina. So when we get to the other side, that's what they are going to ask. Ububhizi wena neyibilibo. Sinike umsebenzi wena ukuthi ukhulule lesizwe. Wenzani wena? You see. So that's the only thing we need to fear. Ungasabi umuntu wenyama, sabu umoya. Ngoba mawudila nomoya, udila ngento ongayiboni, ongayazi. Umoya mase udila nawe. Ukushaya left right center. Usabathe uthi. Umoya ula udila nawe man. And you can't stop that until you are able to harmonize izinto again. So, ngitheni konje uNovember? Kwenzakalani? Then we come to December, the most important season. Why? Because it's an event that happens only once a year, when the earth and sun are closest. And the sun pumps enough hydrogen for earth to sustain itself until that period again. And that happens on the 23rd of December. And ulendoza December uzibandlela is the month of maturity. Yingakho the foolishness lokho silandela labelungu sithi new year it's on the 1st of January. That's foolishness. Why? Because December ubizwa ngokuthi uzibandlela, meaning ukuthi utshani sokukhulile the pathways, are closed. You no longer, they are not easily, visible because of the growth of your child. So you can't start the year when everything has grown. Let's get out of that mess mentality. Nathi sibhizi lapha, kahle kahle. That season kaDecember, isikhathi la ngabe thina la eAfrica siyasebenza. Kepha umlungu uthi vala uyolala. Uyolala naye because winter ngale. Uyolala naye. Isikhathi sethu sokulala uJune. Manje siphambanisene kanje, twisted everything.
Christmas.
Buka thina sazi that month ezinyanga yamakhosi. Inyanga yobukhosi. Inyanga la kumele uvuselele khona nomsamo wakho. When it comes to December, lungisa nje lezo zinto. Ngoba the potent energy, that is being pumped, ingakho kuthiwa uDecember urulwa indlovukazi, umvikelikazi, the protector. Uprotectani the energy esandwe ukuphanjwa ila here on earth. And yiyo ke energy le eyehlela kuphi ku bloodline yobukhosi. Kuthiwa during that season inkosi bokumele igijime nje ibanganyana so that simbone ukuthi usenamadolo kusibusa. Ungabusa umuntu amadolo ayaxeka. So Africans had a system, ukuthi checks and balances kuyo yonke into. So that is the time ke yokulungisana sesilungisana ngoDecember. Imisamo nobukhosi bethu buvuseleleke. Kube naleyo consciousness. Because that's another thing. Africa will not be ruled by any other governing system but ubukhosi. Mawuza ngezinye izinto ezifake. Zizohamba ziphelele endleleni ngoba enye into. This is the time now the system is falling. Angithi niyabona nani? Kancane iyawa le system part. Inkinga mina enginayo ukuthi thina sikho ready. Labantu laba bayasifeeda, remember. They feed us. We are solely dependent. Uma bevuka bathi anisayifuni calendar yethu siyahamba ke nathi. Kuyoba yithi esibanqengayo ningahambi because meningahamba sizofa indlala. Slave mentality. Ufa indlala kanjani nomhlaba. So uhluleka nje ucabanga ukuthi hey chance le ngaze ngathola iclass. Unabantu abangacabangi nokucabanga lo. Asiyekeni ukuphila nje, and kumele siphile ngokuthi silungiselela ifuture yeingane zethu. Okay, then siza kulentuza angithi bese kuDecember sikuma singani manje sikhuluma angithi bokuzalwa that energy of course manje ke sesingena kuheru indodana remember ukuthi sithe ihydrogen yiyo phela emhlabeni. So ihydrogen ne nitrogen uasa represents pure hydrogen. Uheru represents nitrogen. Do you understand? Yingakho uheru iprinciple yakhe ascension, because he wants to ascend and join the Father. Do you understand? So this is the very same action now mawuyenza, uthi ukhuphula umbilini before you sleep. When you are, trying to push that energy which lies dormant at the bottom of your spine, ukhuphula izoflasha la. Meaning ukuthi uvula leso lomoya balenga bayabona kepha imphuphuthi ngoba likho iso lomoya isambulelo asehli ufile phela mongathola isambulelo divine inspiration nje ukuthi yehle into so manje ke le energy ke beyizalo say manifesta ke meaning ukuthi that is the young Heru. Then it comes to Heru now, the elder. La kumasingana thina singesizulu sithi masingana uJanuary. Inyanga ke yamakhosana. Kula amakhosi khona aqala the official job. Yokusenzela ngoba amakhosi ingane kithi. Inkosi yiyo ehamba iyophahla ithi hey sibulawa isomiso la iyokhuluma namakhehla nogogo bese ke i-solution comes so manje uHeru is that energy yazi abantu abazalwa ngalenyanga babhosi the very bossy meaning ukuthi banalento ukuthi hey I'm the leader. Do you understand? And the vele at the core of their being leadership ile abathi ilentuza the Leo wabo bana bazalwe ngesikhathi Leo remember Guti Make, how the universe is structured. The universe is structured as per the calendar. As our earth revolves around the sun, each and every season, in a Shashazar, there are trees for that season, there are people for that season, there are animals for that season. Meaning ukuthi yonke into is governed and controlled, by a revolution yethu around, the sun. So, when uHeru omunye uNuthi, based on birthday yakhe, when were you born? And then into kumele ninake ukuthi inyanga yethu ayiqali ngeyi-1st ngoba mawubheka le form khona abagcine bayibiza i-horoscope, it's Heru's vision. I-horoscope nabo baqala between the 21st and the 23rd. So ilanga, the first day of our month is the 23rd of every month, according to our revolution around the sun. So it's very important ukuthi sikwazi lokho. Sithe uHeru inkosana yiboke abantu okumele basilidele ama-process. Meaning ukuthi mesinamali nduza ama-projects athize. Meaning ukuthi yonke into mesi-structure now into the future. It has to resonate and create a resonance between izulu nomhlaba. Ungafaki umuntu ozalwa ngoDecember epositionini yomuntu ozalwa ngoMarch, because you won't get the best out of that person. At the core of their being, abayiyo lento, they are not what you want them to do. So umuntu has got to align in the principle yakhe nomoya wakhe. Uzazi ukuthi mina I'm a communicator. I have no business to be in hospital because ngiyalisabi gazi. So yonke into inabantu bayo. So into yenze ukuthi kube ne-disharmony in our lives. Asisahambi ngendlela yekhalenda. That's why uzothole ibhara igcwele abantu abayelapha because they were desperate for umsebenzi. Kepha banayo inhliziyo for lo msebenzi. Uthuka ama-patient ukhuleleni wena zonginika umsebenzi injalo why because I resonate naye lento le yabona so izinto okumele sizistructure kalula you know just to continue again sithe uJanuary ba uheru uyini uyinkosana uyinkosazana that duality is there always so from guheru siya ku big harvest ugap inkosi yomhlaba ugap uye ke manje esinikeza plenty you know abundance and that aligns nomkhosi wokushama kwaseSwazini umkhosi wamagani around February that aligns with the harvest the big harvest so ugap is that a principle yomhlaba ugap uza kanjani wena khehla remember ukuthi what makes everything animate here on earth is the electromagnetic field is the electric field from the sun and the magnetic field from the moon zihlangana la on earth to form what is called the electromagnetic field so that is the field again esiyibiza ifield kaGap ngoba yiyo ephilisa yonke into emhlabeni without that field you know electromagnetic field nothing will grow and everything has got that electromagnetic sonke sinayo yingakho nje mina ungidina usela ungakasondezi kimi ifuna enhlizwe embi ngokufika usasela because of that electromagnetic field
yeah.
You don't have to come close to me already nje sengikuzwile ukuthi hayi you are another character and umuntu futhi onomoya omuhle uyamfila ngena lapha uwishe ngathi ungasondela kulo muntu lo yabona so that's how we feel each other that electromagnetic field elanga phakathi kuthi so sithe sikugepha mitman ugepha wenza inkosi yomhlaba isinikeza abundance ntokazi abundance you mean ukuthi kula sivuna khona right and then we move over to undasa ufana nenala meaning plenty isivuno sokugcina ke leli la we store the seeds for the next season kuletuza kundasa nomkhubulwana isililo lamentation of uOset isililo sika nomkhubulwana yilo mgidi before ngiya lapho mengikhuluma about that proximity of ilanga nomhlaba leyo nto leyo yenza siyo experience eLimpopo lapha at the line of Capricorn lapha eKruger National Park I don't know whether ukuthi ni understand the ley lines of earth you know these are lines la energy of earth la idlula khona meaning ukuthi there are lines of latitude and the lines of longitude you know longitude and latitude manje lapha eKruger National Park that is where kwenzakala cross between the line of longitude and the line of latitude kula mele sibe khona because of the potency of that energy at that time meaning ukuthi angithi remember ukuthi the line of Cancer ile in the north the line of Capricorn idlula lakithi so sinenhlanhla ukuthi siyo bhava kule energy ezobe iphandwa ngoDecember then from kuDecember sesiya kuphi kundasa undasa ke ne uMarch isizini kaOset and esenza isililo sikaNomkhubulwane. Why senza isililo sikaNomkhubulwane? Because on the 21st of March, the sun officially departs from the southern hemisphere, lingena through the imaginary line of the equator. It takes 3 days. 21st, 22nd, 23rd, seliwele ngani. Yilento bathi Christmas yabo ukuthi ilanga liyafa for 3 days livuke kabusha. Banikhohlise kanjani. Bathi idwala elikhulu lavala umgodi. Kanti ayikho yonke lento. Those are cosmic events. Remember ukuthi there is what this star formation they call cross. The Southern Cross. The Southern Cross when I catch. Meaning ukuthi ilanga mebela mukela ngale. It rises against those that star formation which forms a cross. That is why bakhuluma nge-crucifixion. Yes, it had nothing to do with physicality. It's a cosmic event. Ingakho kumele sibuyele kule fundiso yokhokho bethu. So siyalivalelisa ke ilanga ngokuthi sikhalise uNomkhubulwane on the 8th of March. Sisebhedvi emangwaneni lapho. Kula siyovalelisa khona indlovukazi umvelenqangi ngoba sesisala nani nendlovukazi. And it's a very fruitful period, because the period eyenza ukuthi the sun is in hibernation, therefore everything else physical has to stop. Meaning ukuthi we go slow on things that are physical, but we are more on the spiritual. Into uyakha ngomqondo. Okay, this is what I want to see. This is what I want to achieve. All you have to do, just feed those pictures, clear pictures in your mind, because you are imprinting in your subconscious mind. The chance to manifest there in September. How many of us are, launching things after tomorrow? It's the best time to launch. September is the best time to. So uNomkhubulwane mekekhala ekhalela umyeni wakhe umlingani wakhe. Wena bese uzomcela izinto ze-physical. Akanayo le uzilila ngithi. uNomkhubulwane nje usinikeza amandla nje ukuthi sebenzisani imimoya yenu, sebenzisani imiqondo yenu to build the future for yourself. Siyeke ukubelieve umoya ungilethele yonke into engiyidingayo. I don't go ngiyophaphata lapha ngilokhu ncenga ngilayi akuyenzi leyo. Ngicela nje la emadlozini. And ngizothi ngizambela one day, hawu nami lo muntu bengumfuna. Sesihlangene idili yenzakala. Umuntu ngumcabanga phone. When you are connected, connection makehla is better than any other thing. Once we understand this into the mind, hayi man ayikho into engakuhlula emhlabeni. Ayikho into engakuhlula. Okay, sisukeke ku sithe uMajuba. Umuntu okumele uthembele kuyo uNomkhubulwane ngoba once the sun is away in the northern hemisphere, umuntu osigadile indlovukazi. Kumele ujule kakhulu, ingakho isikhathi sokuthi indlovukazi zijule kakhulu ukusiphahlela. Because we are more stronger from March until kuze kufike uSeptember. Ama powers enu are heightened. So singanitshela sei. And kumele sivume ukuthi nisihole. Thina la eGK siyavuma. Siholeni. Siholeni, lead us out of this misery. asina ego la ukuthi ngindoda hey yimi mele nizwe asiyikho lento la. We are wiser, we like our ancestors who celebrated and lifted the female energy ever since. And not because of, ego yabo whatever. Cha, ukulandela is structure of the cosmic order. Remember, our solar system is energized by a female energy called Sirius star, Indonza. Our sun, ilanga leli, lithola amandla alo from a female energy. Yingakho even before you could never ascend to the throne without inkosazana yasebukhosini. Inkosazana gave you legitimacy ukuthi uyohlala la. That is how we respected the female energy. Mesingabuyela lapho singabantu abamnyama, hayi ikinto ezosivimba. Sizobusa umhlaba again. Nike nezwe ngabo Nefetari. Hatshepsut. Indlovukazi yayiphethe ubukhosi lapha efana nendlovukazi uMkabayi kaJama. So indlovukazi kuba nesikhathi vele la kumele zithathe. Remember ukuthi niyasizala. You gave birth to us. We can never be greater than you. Yingakho na indlovukazi Oset is the custodian of the throne, because whoever sits on the throne is birthed by her. So Nkosi can never claim superiority over indlovukazi. Ilapho makhaya. Asibuyeleni that understanding here sizoba mnandi. Then siyeke ku Anpu. That is April. Ngesizulu sithi umbasa. Ngoba manje sesiyazwela amakhaza ayaqala. Yisikhathi ke lesi thini inyanga kumele ngabe sifaka amathwasa ngazo. April. Ngoba umoya wakhona, umoya kaAnpu. UAnpu sithi yile principle umqaphi wesango lezulu, the guardian of the doorway to the heavens. UAnpu. Figure yakhe, it's like impungushe. Jacob. UAnpu ke lona. Uye ke oncedisa labo who are being initiated into our spirituality. So yingakho amathwasa melangene ngalesikhathi. And no other time. Ayangena bese ke sitheni isikhathi kaAnpu ngithi umbasa, right? Then from goAnpu sesiza kimi ke manje uSegment. Ngingabi nethi. uSegment ke ula kulentuza from May to June. uSegment uye ke amandla obunyanga. Zonke inyanga they bow down to Segment. uSegment represent combustion, the intense heat of the sun. That is Segment. And then ngesizini yakhe uSegment purifies yonke into emhlabeni. Ulungiselani ukuvuka kabusha kuka-Asa. Evuka nini? ngoJuni. May 21st. Mesikhuluma ngenjikalanga. That ceremony is celebrated la eBlaaf eDurban. Right at the root chakra of earth. eDurban. Powerful place.